stop is here in the Little Ituri Forest. Here we will find some of Africa's more docile and well-camouflaged animals. Now, for instance, coming up over here on the driver's side are some bongo. Bongo are also known as the ghosts of the forest because they are rarely seen within the wild. Over here on the passenger side are some okapi. Despite that zebra-like pattern on their backside, open like a giraffe, which allows them to grab leaves in high places. Also, over here on the driver's side are some saddle-billed storks. The reason they have that name is because the yellow portion of their bills are shaped like saddles. They also have a wingspan of up to 9 feet, which is about the same size as the canopy of this truck. Now, coming up over here on the passenger side, up on this hill, it looks like it's making its way around here, but we'll see it again here in just a second, is forest background. And while the males of the species do have horns, the females do not. Over here on the driver's side is a black rhino, also known as a hook-lipped rhino. The reason it has that nickname is because its upper lip is shaped like an upside-down triangle, or a hook. That lip is also prehensile, which allows the black rhino to browse through the grass. Coming up along this river are some pink-backed pelicans. The reason they have that name is because their backs will turn to a slight color of pink during mating season. The males will... Now, hippos will spend most of their day underwater, in which they will come up for a breath of fresh air every 8 minutes. And although hippos are able to swim through water, they really prefer not to. They will instead walk along the... Now, coming up over here on the driver's side are some Nile crocodiles. They are the largest species of crocodilians in Africa. And one way even you can tell the difference between crocodiles and alligators is while crocodiles have a V-shaped snout, alligators have a U-shape. Now, folks, please be remaining seated at all times, please. Thank you. So anyway, the next time you see what you might think is either a crocodile or an alligator, please use that difference to tell which is which. We'll find many animals that are well known in Africa. The savanna is also home to many migrating species. Now, one of the first animals we are able to spot out here on the savannah are some springbok. Springbok are one of the smallest species of antelope on the planet. They can jump up 6 feet high and 13 feet across while running from 40 to 50 miles per hour. And close all around are some Maasai giraffe. What distinguishes them from other giraffe species is that their patterns are a bit more jagged than squared. And inside and in the den are African painted dogs. Now, the reason they have that name is because of their painted coats, and they are one of the most successful pack hunters in the world, with their packs going from 5 to 15 in number. In this backhand corner are some sable antelope, the official emblem of the Harambe Reserve. When it comes to the fight or flight situation for those antelope, they will fight. Now, these large mound-like structures we are currently passing are African termite mounds. African termites will construct these from soil, saliva, and dung. You gotta admit though, they are quite the craftsmen, because Uh-oh. Looks like like we got some giraffic going around here. And giraffic is short for giraffe traffic. Now, folks, I got a very important question for you all. By a show of hands, how many of you like baby animals? Well, guess what? We're about to see a couple of baby zebras. Now, these are Hartman's mountain zebra. What distinguishes them from other zebra species is that their stripes will not go fully around the belly. Speaking of stripes, it is completely different for each individual zebra, like a fingerprint. Those two babies out there are our newest additions here at the reserve. Both are about at least 2 months old now. Now we're about to get a more closer look at the baby zebras right over here.
Lenny, mira la que está comiendo, subiendo el cuello que alta. Hola, Kishen.
Olha, pai, olha, rapidão, rapidão.
Mira del frente, bien cerca. ¡Qué bella!
Poxa, que ela tá tão perto.
Y vienen detrás de mí, mira detrás.
Mira, ya está la cara, ya. Un cacho, un cacho.
Known as towers because of how tall they can be. So the next time you're wondering what a giraffe herd is called, it is a tower. The reason they have that nickname is because they are a domesticated species of cattle from the Watusi tribe. As for those very large horns on their head, which are hollow, those are used as a cooling system. Inside is a honeycomb-like structure in which air will flow, allowing them to keep cool during the hottest times of the day. Now, I'd like to point out the cattle right over here. Now, folks, please be sure you are sitting down at all times. Please be sure you are sitting down. While the adult males will stick off in bachelor herds. Now, coming up ahead in this pond are some greater flamingos. They are the largest and most lightly colored species of the flamingo family. As to how they get that pink color, they get from a type of shrimp they eat known as brine shrimp. Those brine shrimp contain a chemical known as beta-carotene, which helps give these flamingos their pink color. Slowly moving along at least.